Now, only 4 days to go and there will be a new leader of the Ulster Unionist Party. They're going head-to-head in Londonderry tonight, but it's behind closed doors. We put 3 quick-fire questions to both contenders earlier to see how they compare. If you're elected leader, what will the Ulster Unionist Party look like in 5 years' time?
We'll be more cohesive in terms of our membership, and we'll be more coherent to the public in terms of our policies. The 2 things we have to do, very simply, one is political, one's organisational. We need better policies, better communicated, and we need a better organisation, better resourced.
Well, I would hope in 5 years' time we would have had an assembly election. I would hope we would have done a period of opposition and be fit and ready to return to government.
What 3 things would you do to entice ordinary people in Northern Ireland to vote Ulster Unionist at the next election?
Well, there's different groups that we have to target. We have to target those that have started voting for our political opponents. We have to target people who have stopped voting altogether. So doing that, you have to reconnect with people. Number 1, you have to go out and find what's important to them. And secondly, in what is it meets the needs? Is it jobs? Is it health? Is it education? Is it a mix of all? And use that time in opposition to scrutinise and to develop, meet trade unionists, meet business people, meet people in community groups to hear what are the issues and what are the policies that make a difference to their lives and improving their lives. That's what we have to do to reconnect. And on tackling particularly our young people, it's actually engaging with young people and seeing what is it's important in their lives as well, and making them understand that politics is local, and that politics, whether it's funding for their local football club or rugby club or whatever the issue happens to be, running campaigns and safer driving like we've had in my local constituency, issues like that are how we connect politics to young people and make it seem relevant in their lives.
I think people are looking for common sense government, and that's what I'm offering. I think they're looking for people to be honest with them about what we can and what we cannot achieve, and I think people are looking for hard work on the ground. So that's what I'm offering, and I'm getting a response, even at this stage, from a lot of people who are coming up and saying, I don't vote, but if you get the leadership, I will vote, and I'll vote for you, and some are even saying, I'll join up with your party and help you.
What would make Mike Nesbitt a good leader?
What would make Mike a good leader? You do know that he's running against me for leader, so I would really rather, this is one of these days that I say, well actually, Terry, you want to ask what would make me a good leader? I'm sure Mike will be, I think he'd be better as a leader maybe after me, would he not?
What would make John McAllister a good leader?
You would have to ask John McAllister.